Alright, I'm trying to fit these two pieces together, and I'm noticing that these corners right here are not allowing this to close, not to get a good flush fit. Now if I sand a little bit more down, I should be able to get a nice little fit there. If not, then that's going to take an awful lot of putty, and that's something I don't want to have to do. Well, let me finish sanding on this and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Alright, you see that? Right in there? I ended up having to use a Dremel in here. It was pretty thick. And now I think I got a pretty, well, you can't see it like that, but I think I got a pretty tight fit now. Still need to do a little sanding there, but we'll see. We got a pretty tight fit there now. So as soon as I get that all fitted up and glued down, I'll be back. Alright, I had to tape that down because I was having a heck of a time trying to get that to sit. I'll need to do some sanding there, but it seems, you know, I can't get, there's some funny angles on this, and I'm trying to get it to lay down, and it just won't do it, guys. Like right in there, see that? Right up inside here, and that grill down there at the top, it's not laying down right. So I'll hold on to this for a little bit longer. I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. See you in a bit. Alright, just a quick update here. I'm going to sand these down just a little bit right in here so the glue will take like right up in here. Get some of that paint out of there, because that's where I want the glue to hold. If you get paint in there, it just makes it harder for that glue and makes a mess. Gets all over the model. So if you sand it down, take a little time, sand it down, glue it in there, you'll be fine. Be back in a little bit. Want to say hi while we build models? See? When we build models, look at that. Say hi. My grandson Thorin. Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Be back a little bit and trying to put him to sleep. Alright, I had to walk away from it because it was really starting to aggravate me. And I was about ready to do the Watusi on it. Dr. Cranky knows what that is. Or as we say in the hood, I was about ready to split it down to its fat meat. So let's see what we got here. Let's see how that glue took care of it. My grandson doesn't want to go to sleep. Alright, there's going to have to be some filler in there and up in here. So I'm going to start preparing that, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Alright, a real quick update. I have different kinds of putties here. We got Tamiya, Squadron, but I hear a lot of guys swear by this, Bondo. So I'm going to try it and see how it works. Use on metal, wood, fiberglass, and sanded primer and paint. So let's see how it works, guys. Be back with you in a little bit. Alright, as you can see, I layered the primer, or I'm sorry, the Bondo, all in those little cracks, and was able to get inside there and fill them all in. Now, there's a couple of spots I missed, but I'll have to touch up a few more ends of it, but I think this is going to work. We'll see how this sands down once it's dry and cured. I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, I wear this because I don't like to breathe that in, guys. But as you can see, I'm starting to sand that down. I'm going to let this Bondo cure overnight. But here I didn't need it. So what I'm doing now is I got a 400 grit, and I'm smoothing it down. I'll go to an 800, maybe 1,000, maybe even up to a 2,000 to get those scratches out of it. But that's where I'm at now. So we'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, see how that's coming out? If you remember a little while ago, I showed you earlier in the video that gap in there, and I filled it in with Bondo. You see that? Clean it up real good. Now what I'm doing now is I'm lightly sanding, just using a corner, and just going in there very carefully and sanding. Now, I'm no expert, but from everything I'm learning and from what I'm watching, and common sense will tell you this, gentlemen, or for all you newbies out there like me, don't rub hard. Just nicely, softly, it'll take it right off. If you go too much, you'll score the plastic and you'll have a hell of a time getting those scratches out of there. So just nice and smooth, nice and easy, little motions. Take your time. Be patient. It'll go real nice. Here's another thing I'm doing just to show you guys, and if you're not proficient with this, I mean, I'm no expert, but what I'm doing here is lightly scraping away the top with the model knife. You see that? Just lightly, little passes, just to get rid of the heavy stuff. And then I'm not getting down to the plastic, just a little bit. I mean, there's some spots where I'll use the knife to trim it down, just the flat edge of it. But all I'm doing is I'm getting the heavy stuff off, and then I'll come in and sand the rest of it down. Alright, gentlemen, well, we're done, at least with this for now. Let me lower this a little bit more. Well, that's too much. There it is. Well, if you remember correctly, all of this I had to fill it in. Up in here, same thing. All that needed to be filled in. All up in here. You can see the bond of the little red in there. It did a good job. See that? Now here's the other side. Same thing. Look at that. Looks, I don't know, you can't really see it. It's a poor quality that I have here. Here, let me see if I can get a little closer. You see that? This is a cell phone, so it's not the greatest. Oh, almost knocked over my cane. Let me get that out of the way. I apologize. So there it is. That's all ready. Now what we have to do is I'm going to have to mask all that off, and then I'll hand paint that with a little black. I'll go in there with a brush because you can't really see it. Paint the inside that with a brush. But now what I need to do is to go ahead and fit it to this. So that'll fit. I'll get the glue on that. Get that glued in there. Like that. But that's it for tonight, guys. I got a bad back, and pain is unbearable today. So until our next update, I remain the Red Dragon. This is Red Dragon Model Works. Keep the styrene flying, brothers. Ciao.